I don't want someone like risking his life just to feed us.
Let's see how far he comes down.
That is scary, you know.
You know what the word is for this, the job?
Skywalker.
That's awesome, brother.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Real life Spider-Man. Hey, what's up, guys? Scott from Filipino-Australian family. We got Ella over here, and she is kind of caught in the moment because we're talking about, I don't know, just what we're going to do, jobs and odd jobs and contracts and different little things to keep engaged with life and kind of making money and stuff. But check out this job up here. You see that way up there? Let's see if I can zoom in. This guy's coming down and what do you think he's doing?
Cleaning the window.
Let's see how far he comes down.
That is scary, you know.
You know what the word is for this, the job?
What?
Well, the skill is repelling.
Skywalker.
Is it Skywalker? Repelling. So he's just kind of popping down. And what's even funnier is those are residential units. So someone's waking up in the morning.
Or maybe they have like...
Good morning. He's gonna see some things on the way down.
Maybe they have curtain.
What do you think's going through his mind right now?
Maybe looking at people, what they're doing. That's very dangerous. I'm gonna call him Skywalker.
Would you ever marry someone like that?
No,
You wouldn't. So based on the person's job, you might choose not to be with him.
no. Life or like that is...
You would be worried. Would you be worried about him as a
sure.
provider of your family?
For sure. I'm gonna be worried.
You know he can hear us from this level.
Really?
You want to send out any
Hi.
warm greetings?
You did a great job. That's amazing.
Well, it is. It is. It's sort of like the no fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about you? Do you have fear?
Yes. I have fear. Fear of heights.
Oh, fear of heights. Well, that makes sense.
I have fear of heights.
So anything related to heights. And where does that come from? Just like probably no experience.
No experience, and then the minds when you on that height, it makes you crazy. Like you don't know what's gonna happen next.
So it's just like, what if?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna get the final stretches here so you can see how he lands, Spider-Man. Wow, it still looks very small up there.
Of course, on the screen is small. That's why you can really see it. But once you put that on a TV, that's big.
So what do you think the job is, though? Really?
It's to clean the window.
He's doing something, fixing lights or something.
Maybe.
What are those little fixtures?
Maybe lights.
Maybe that is an anchor point, so he's reattaching himself.
Mm.
So you got to be confident that those are really strong. That's cool.
That's it, guys. So all I can say is respect for those people who have that kind of job that's very risky. They're risking their life.
Well, let's maybe transition this into something else, which is like, so you're with a partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does it matter what his job is?
Yes, it's matter what his job is.
And what's so important about the job?
Should be like legal and not risking any life.
Okay, so just
I don't want someone like risking his life just to feed us, you know?
So safety and security is more important than big reward, like...
Yes.
Because those jobs pay very well. I think
Well,
that's amazing. He's right there.
what I'm gonna do with that money if you're risking your life every day?
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome, brother.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Real life Spider-Man. I was like, wait a minute. It's going to take ages to get down, but that was about a minute and a half or something. So
Nah, work with gravity and it's quick as.
yeah, sweet as. Are we in your way here? You coming down?
No, you're alright. I'll just jump down.
Oh yeah. For sure. Real life Spider-Man. There you go, real life Spider-Man. You can see how chill he was, like really just kind of casual. So there's a real example. he's got probably a wife and kids at home.
Yeah. Maybe that's like, Daddy, that's so cool.
Yeah, so you got to think, like, you got to put trust in your man, though. I think if here's my opinion. So your feeling is like, oh, if he has a dangerous job, if he's, I don't know, even in the military or something.
Yeah. I don't want that kind of job. So that it's not like hate. It's respect. But if I'm the person who's gonna choose to be with someone, I'll choose the person who doesn't have that kind of job.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Each has their own preference, but I would say to people out there, like, give your man like the benefit of the doubt. Like, put your trust in him. He should be thinking. If he's reckless, like maybe he's a stunt driver or something, motorbike doing backflips.
You know
and
what,
stuff.
Han? Even you look after yourself, even you take care of yourself or whatever you do, something can happen. Anytime can happen. You don't know.
Right. Okay.
So don't always think like, oh, I'm expert. Even you're expert, sometimes you're failed.
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting topic, right? Because everyone's gonna there's jobs that need to be done out there, right? So if people don't do what he's doing.
That's why I respect for those people who has a job like that, but it doesn't mean that it is my life, so I'm the one who will control who I'm gonna marry.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good thing that I'm not a helicopter pilot, or, you know, I just deep down though I feel like I don't really believe that. I mean, it's nice to have that idea, but if you fell in love with someone and you find out, hey, well, what's your job again? Oh, I'm a helicopter pilot, and I do, like, you know, 10-minute tours every 10 minutes. We're taking up and down, up and down. You're gonna be like, oh, you know, fly safe, hun. Like, I feel like you're gonna love him unconditionally. So maybe take time to think about it. I know we didn't really talk about this topic, but I guess to people watching, I would say, and even if there's girls watching, like, the man is there to give you security and safety, like, for your home, and if you've got kids, to be the provider. And but it's nice that he's living a long time, but also if he can set you up for the future, like, even if he does die or whatever, he can still leave, like, a big, like, there's insurance, there's, like, life insurance, there's ways that if he has a high-risk job, then it's, like, a big payoff.
The problem is, like, I don't want to be a widow.
With a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
Still.
No. I don't want to be a widow girl, widow woman.
You wouldn't just start your life over again with some other new love?
That's a little bit hard.
I know.
Like, you already attached with that person and someone's gonna take his life or something because of the job take his life. That's tragic.
Okay, well, that's a fresh, really kind of sobering perspective, because a lot of people might say, you know, they're skeptical and, like, once you have money, you don't need the man. What do you need the man for? You got the money.
I need the man.
You get the money over the man.
I need the man. Like, I need a man plus money.
And so, but it sounds like the man is more important than the money. That's what it sounds like. Because
for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the man plus money. That's
plus
it.
the money, right? But what we're saying is, like, if you wouldn't be happy if I had just gave you a bunch of money and then died from an accident, like a, you know, high risk job.
No.
So I guess
that's why I told you, if I'm gonna choose a man, I'll choose the man who doesn't have that risky job.
Yeah, and there's gonna be all sorts of people. For sure, there's gonna be girls that are, like, accepted. I've seen that before. They're like, you know, they're proud of their man. They're like, you know what, he risks his life every day to go out and provide for his family, and that should be respected, and it is. And they maybe even are, let's just say, turned on by that.
Yeah.
As in, like, you know, he's putting it all on the line for them or for himself.
Well, like, if I have no choice, that I fell in love with someone who's risking his life every day, what I'm gonna do? And maybe one day he will realize, like, me and him will talk about, like, maybe you have any idea to change your job, because that job is you're risking your life, and I don't want to be a widow or my kids no father.
Okay, I think that's true. That does happen a lot. So, you know, in police force or whatever, sometimes they're on the front line, and then, you know, they might get further on in life, and then maybe that's a family discussion, and, like, hey, you know, maybe you should apply for that desk job and, like, hang it up with all the chasing of the bad guys around, you know.
And then other that kind, if your job is, like, about police or military, you might even your family's life might be in danger.
Yeah. So what you said at the beginning was, like, you don't want him to be dangerous, and, like, I was sort of hearing, like, you don't want him to be like a criminal, like, you know, people chasing you down in the middle of the night, that kind of stuff. That's obvious, of course. But yeah, interesting that even, like, a dangerous job, like like that sky, like the rappelling, like way up from the top of the buildings. But you can see that there's going to be lots of different types of jobs out there. It just depends on how flexible the woman is to whether she's scared or not. Because that guy's not scared one bit. And so I'm sure his partner's like, he does it every day.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for 30 years, and the risk is everywhere, right? So you can,
I respect that.
You could be crossing the road. You could be driving down the highway on the way to some desk job somewhere, and the same thing could, bad thing could happen.
Yeah,
accident.
That's why I respect that people have their own choice of their life. If the person chose not to be with someone who's always risking his life, so that's his choice. People will respect that, the way he respect or she respect your life.
So what's the most dangerous job that you would allow me to do? Think about
the most dangerous.
Yeah, like I want to be right on the edge. So of course,
I will.
Like you're not going to let me do that job. You're not going to let me do that job for sure, right? So what's a job that you would let me do? Could I be like a motorbike? I want to do motorbike racing on the track.
No.
Would you let me?
No.
Really? Good thing I did that already in my past. Okay, so how about deep sea diver?
No.
Submarines?
No.
I mean, we could go on all day, but
you can go all day.
How about something like I wanna be like a detective. I wanna solve crimes out on the street.
No.
Seriously.
No, that's there's a lot of people who killed because they are.
Because I discover the true source of the crime and off the detective.
I don't want that job. Any job that gonna kill you.
All right. Well,
I want you to work at home, always with me.
There's only one job, guys. It seems, which is just house husband. Okay, so that's what we're doing, and I don't know what that means for the future, but we're having a good time. Maybe vlogger. Can I be a vlogger?
Yes, vlogger.
Vlogger is very dangerous. People come up to you all the time, mobbing you. They want signatures and all that.
I think it's signature, but like you're risking your life every day. Like
all right.
That building, flying the helicopter.
All right. Can we at least say good job, guys? To respect to those out there doing it, and respect to the wives out there that are sticking by them, man. And they're both taking the risk by letting the guy.
I really respect those kind of jobs.
Putting in the high risk.
No hate.
Just love.
Just love.
Give me that.
The love.
Give me that heart. No, that's the one. Bye, guys. Have a good time. See you in the next video. Bye bye.